This is the type of stuff people typically show you about Da Nang, and clearly it's beautiful. The sunrise, my cute beach, the sort of quiet in the morning, at least for the first, I don't know, 30 minutes or so until the locals come out, even when it's dark outside. The palm trees are beautiful, don't get me wrong. It clearly is a beautiful place to be, but I wish that someone had told me certain other things about living here or even visiting long term. I've been here just under a month, so I'm trying not to be too judgmental because, you know, the first hour or so is beautiful, and then this happens, and I want to go back to America or back to my hotel room. So that's what this video is about. It's about the pluses and minuses and what you should know before you make a trip to Da Nang, Vietnam, versus somewhere else like Bali or just somewhere else. I was going to either do this or do a little bit of van life and travel around the States. And I'm sure other people are thinking about the same thing, but this is what I learned. I mean, the thing is, the fresh food here is really affordable and accessible, and I love it. This is a lovely Caesar salad, probably one of the better ones I've had than in the US. And delivery is super easy, super affordable. I think this was all of like $5, whereas in Whole Foods, I'd be paying, I don't know, 12 to 20, depending on what else it had. But here's my honest take after 2 to 3 weeks. I don't know if anyone else does this, but tell me why I bought all of this, and the only thing I'm drinking right now is this nice black coffee. There's no Lululemon here. Like the entirety of Vietnam, the country, has no Lululemon. Oh, and also I'm noticing that I changed because I wasn't wearing a bra and it's a little bit cold. But there is no Lululemon in the entirety of Vietnam. It's actually more of an issue than you think because I walked into a store yesterday and it turns out that I am a men's extra. I'm an extra large in men's. I actually think I'm a triple extra large. Like the girl wouldn't believe me. Like she couldn't believe it. She wanted to like check the label. So she physically came and checked the label because I don't look like I'm an extra large man. So like I'm a size anywhere from like a size 0 to 4, maybe 6, depending on how loose I want things to fit in the States. Also, I'm Korean and I was just in Korea. I can confirm that, I mean, they have Asian sizing, but typically like those tend to be a little bit shorter on me, but like they still fit. People are really thin here, and maybe I am an extra large man size here in Vietnam. I don't know, the shorts were $7, $8, so I bought them, but the material really isn't what I wanted. It doesn't fit right, it's kind of long. Maybe I just have very specific preferences. But if there was just like an athleisure store here somewhere, I would be there every day and I'd buy all of my wardrobe. I don't want this to turn into a complaint video because there are some really awesome things. The food choices that I showed you, everything that I ordered on Grab, I think I paid all of $15 for that entire thing. Of course, I'm not eating any of it right now, but that's a positive. You can also get pretty good Korean food and really good pizza here, in Da Nang at least. What I also don't like is the trash. Why is there trash everywhere? And like people told me that, the beach was supposed to be pristine, and it looks pristine sometimes during the day because what happens is in the morning the tide comes. I went to go watch the sunrise and I saw garbage everywhere, and also 5,000 million local people, which I do not like crowds. So that's another thing people don't tell you. The beach is actually super crowded if you're a morning person, and it's full of garbage. Because what happens is the tide comes and it washes the garbage away. So it looks pristine, but it's actually there's littering in the oceans. Another funny thing is when you order coconut water for delivery, they sent me a coconut when I don't know how to open a coconut and I don't happen to have a machete. So I use like this blunt kitchen knife and like halfway made it, but it's really hard to open a coconut. Like people have got this whole work from home thing down here. You walk down a block and basically like you see a bunch of like these open living rooms, and people have set up a cafe in their living room, and they like live upstairs or live like in that building. So basically they roll out of bed, come downstairs to make coffee, and basically make someone else coffee. That seems like a pretty sweet work from home deal if you ask me, especially if you drink lots of coffee like me. But an American creating a business here, there's just a lot of red tape. So I will not be doing that. Plus, I don't know if I'm a great barista. Oh, mosquito bites here. I wish someone had told me this. Mosquito bites. There's a possibility that, like, apparently dengue fever is pretty common. So be careful. If you're not in the best of health, like, just be careful. Because dengue fever is not a good thing. It's not just like the flu. And once you get it, the second time around, it's worse. So if you have any like health issues, just keep that in mind. Luckily, I'm pretty healthy, but still, that kind of thing freaks me out. Also, there's pollution everywhere. Like the air is not clean. It's not. If you're into wellness and health, like I really prioritize clean air, and it is, I can say the pollution here with the smoking on the sidewalk, super common. There are motorcycles, motorbikes everywhere, a lot of traffic. So you end up breathing in, and a lot of construction. So you end up breathing in a lot of like garbage and dust from all the construction and the pollution straight from the motorbikes and the cars. And it's not the greatest if you have asthma or any breathing issues, or just in general, it's not good for you. So I'm trying to wear a mask, which combined with like the 100+ degree weather and humidity, not so great. Not so great. But everything is super affordable here. It's like $2 to $3, $2 to $3 for a smoothie, which is good. I just wish I didn't stay here for 3 months. I miss America. I never thought I'd really say this, but like, truly, if you're an American complaining about America right now, it's funnily enough, I know it's the 4th of July. Like, traveling around Southeast Asia, traveling in general, makes you realize that how good we have it. I know it can get expensive, but we have pretty good infrastructure. And I kind of knew this. I spent my childhood, partially at least, in a war-torn country with no water or heat. Heat? What's that? And or electricity. And also partially in the mountains of Mexico with cartels. It wasn't like the best childhood. But and then I also grew up in New York, on Long Island, and then the city. So like I have a very wide range of
expectations, or not so much. And I can safely say that this is a reminder of how good we have it in the States. This is coming from someone who has also lived in the projects of the South Bronx. I feel like there's more things I wanted to talk about, but oh my God. And also, what's up with the old men, half naked? They never have any shirts on, and they walk around and they just stare at you. They stare at you. It's really weird. I don't think it's like a race thing either. Other people have complained of a wide range of races. As a female, it gets kind of strange, especially at night when there's like a bunch of dudes on the sidewalk with like half naked, just staring at you, just checking you out. That's what it feels like. And sometimes I know it's innocent, but sometimes it's not. It is not. So that's my update.